Welcome to High-Tech, High-Touch Relationship Marketing, how to stay relevant and memorable in a noisy world and create a 98% referral-based business. I'm Jackie Almer, and I'd like to share just a little bit about me before we get going so you know who's speaking to you. I currently live in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I've owned my own business as a solopreneur since January of 1994 when I launched my first direct sales business, and that was marketing telecommunications services. In October of 1999, I discovered the internet and I began using it as a tool to promote my business, and the results literally changed my life. Since that time, I have marketed and sold everything from candles to websites to coaching and social media services and a whole lot of other stuff in between. In 2005, I started using direct mail along with social media to develop a high-tech, high-touch strategy for my clients, prospects, and referrals so that I could stay top of mind and become their go-to person of choice when the time was right. Well, with this strategy, I expanded my business to over 40 countries and became a top earner, top recruiter, and top team builder in my company. In 2008, outside companies including real estate agents and real estate offices, mortgage brokers, insurance agents, and other solopreneurs hired me to coach them on using social media and help them develop a high-tech, high-touch system for themselves. And I absolutely love doing this. I'm also a wife, a mom to two fabulous children, including my son, who's currently serving in the Marine Corps. I love the beach and anything with water, and travel is my greatest passion. So with that, let's talk about high-tech and high-touch for success. Let's face it, the world that we live in is busy. It's busy, distracting, and it's overrun with the little screen. That little screen that people look at all the time, our smartphones. Many of us consider our phone actually to be an extra appendage. And also, we're bombarded with marketing messages on a daily basis, everywhere we look. And most of these messages are impersonal and, well, quite frankly, annoying. I want to ask you, what do you do with mail like this and marketing messages that arrive in your mailbox? So the question, of course, is, how do you stand out? How do you get remembered? How do you get referred? How do you become the go-to person in your circle of influence so that other people automatically think of you, use you, and refer you? I would like to share 5 keys to success in your quest to create more leads, referrals, and sales in your business. Key number 1 is to create and expand your network, and more importantly, create a relationship with those contacts. Let's face it, people do business with those who they know, like, and trust. Again, think about your own buying decisions and who you choose to do business with. Today, it's easier and more important than ever to leverage those who you know offline and meet through your day-to-day life and networking events, and take that relationship online through social media and expand your reach and get noticed regularly by those clients, potential clients, and their friends and connections. And as we've already seen, it's more important than ever to make sure that you stand out in the noisy crowd online and offline. If you were to ask your top 100 to 250 closest friends, family, and clients who they think of first and who they refer first when someone they know needs a referral in your particular business specialty, how many of them would say that you are their first choice? And not just say that because you're asking them. So the second success key is following up with those who you meet, those who do business with you, and who might do business with you or refer you in the future. So what are you currently doing to follow up and stay in touch? Here's what doesn't work so well in today's fast-paced world. Think about how you process all of the communication activity yourself. How many unopened emails do you delete? I believe the statistic is now 88% of all email gets deleted unopened. What's junk mail to you? What do you consider junk mail? How many times also do you screen your phone calls, especially if you don't recognize the number that's calling? So what does work? Again, think about your own habits. What do you pay attention to? Personal relevant mail, cards and gifts. Text messages today still mostly get opened and read, and good social media engagement is going to get noticed. Have you heard of Joe Girard? Well, many who have heard of him know him as the top car and retail salesman in the world, as documented in the Guinness Book of World Records. but very few know the real story about how he did it. Quite simply, greeting cards. Good old-fashioned in-the-mail cards that remembered birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, and special holidays like St. Patrick's Day, July 4th, Memorial Day. Also cards that congratulated special events that he saw noted in the paper, such as graduations, weddings, new babies, and job promotions. Think how many events you see celebrated each day on Facebook in your circle of influence. How often do you go the extra step beyond just liking or commenting on the post? Success key number 3 is the ability to run a long-term and effective follow-up and marketing campaign. Most people don't do any of this because they think it will be expensive, time-consuming, and at the end of the day, we're tired, we're stressed out, we've got other things to do, so who has the time? It's easier to keep a past client than create a new one, and less expensive too. Just ask Joe Girard. Would you believe about $7 a year is all it takes to make your clients and your circle of influence feel special, feel important, and remember you? How often do you send thank you cards, birthday or Happy New Year cards, or anything in the mail to your clients? Have you ever wanted to send a thank you gift, perhaps for doing business with you or for a referral, but the hassle of choosing a gift, buying it, boxing it, shipping it seemed, again, expensive and time-consuming? So what if you had a simple, affordable solution? What if you could easily automate the process? That's success key number 4, and it creates leverage in your business and in your calendar, which equates to time. Let me introduce you to the power of Send Out Cards, a simple online greeting card and gifting program for simple, automated customer relationship marketing. You create a card at your computer, iPad, or device, or your phone. You attach a gift if you want, and when you hit send on the computer, your data is sent to the Send Out Card system, and Send Out Cards prints, stuffs, stamps, and mails your real greeting card the very next day. Yes, this is a real card, not an e-card that comes by mail. A real card that will arrive via US mail or whatever postal service is in your country, and it's going to land in your contact's mailbox. Notice the envelope, notice the real stamp. You can choose from 20,000 cards already in stock in our card catalog, or you can create your very own with your own custom photos. You simplify and automate your efforts through our system. You can send 1 card, 100 cards, 1,000 cards or more all at once with the click of a button. You can set up template-style campaigns so you don't have to think about what to do each time. Your card will be stored in your database to use over and over again. Create a 4 to 6 card campaign that's going to keep in touch with your clients at set times during the year, keeping you top of mind. You set that up and you forget about it because it's automated. You can do all of this card and gift sending on the go on your smartphone or device. Have a meeting with a client? When you get back in your car, you can quickly send them a card, boom, and out it goes. You don't have to think about it again. You don't have to handle it, purchase the card, or do any of that. You can just click and forget about it. Success key number 5, differentiate or die. It's important that you stand apart in order to become top of mind and that first referral. What are you doing right now to stand out from the crowd in your business specialty? One way to stand out is to personalize your follow-up. This is a campaign that can be used over and over with a different client photo, and this is an example from a car dealership. Here's another example of a real estate agent's card made very personal. And speaking of real estate, make those farming cards that you send out unique and personal to where you live and not some generic card that gets dumped in the trash. Anniversaries are a great way to remember your clients and your prospects, and they're great to be celebrated. And it could be the anniversary of when you did business with your recipient. I mentioned campaigns and simple follow-up on autopilot. Here's an example of cards that you might send. 6 cards over the course of a year, and these are not marketing cards. The beauty with the Send Out Card system is that you can create your own custom card backs to market your business, or just make the card back fun too. Now you don't ever need to be promotional inside of the card. Let the back do your marketing for you. When you create fun cards with photos, People are going to turn the card over to see how you did it, and your brand is going to be right there. You can create specific campaigns for your business. This is an example of a real estate campaign. Now I want to share the bonus key with you, and that is social media for expanding your contacts and your reach. Did you ever wish that you could get in front of the friends of your friends and clients? Ever wondered how to use social media for this? As part of our marketing program, we will teach you some simple methods for expanding your contacts and becoming a known brand in your circle. I want to explain a simple concept. I mentioned my success with social media and how it expanded my business into over 40 countries. Social media has the ability to put you in front of the 200 to 400 friends, which is the average number of Facebook friends that your contacts have, when you know how to work it right and you use it as an effective tool to build relationships. There are specific proven strategies for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and other social media sites, and you'll have access to how to use these effectively. One way that you do this is to watch for those important life events on Facebook and other social media sites and grab photos and send a card, just like this example of a wedding. These photos were all downloaded from Facebook and put into a custom card. Also, remembering the passing of someone special in a photo card that is appreciated and will never get tossed in the trash, unlike a typical store-bought sympathy card. This really keeps you top of mind. You can shoot photos at special events and mail them in a special card. This is great for parties, social events, kid parties, and events as well. Send a custom new baby card from Facebook photos that are downloaded. This takes less time than going to the store and selecting a card. And the social proof is powerful. These are examples of Facebook posts that were made acknowledging a special card. You also have the option to earn referral income by sharing this tool with others. Ask me later how to learn more if this might interest you. We do have the system to easily allow you to become the go-to person in your circle of influence. I think Maya Angelou said it well. It isn't what we say or do, it is how we make others feel that makes the difference. My question for you is, what questions do you have before launching your own high-tech, high-touch strategy with our team? I would love to be the first to welcome you to send out cards and the exciting future success that awaits you with our high-tech, high-touch system.